Doing a quick under eye makeup look today.
This is what my skin looked like before the makeup. This is before and after, and this is in the sunlight.
I have already primed my face in the areas that it needs to be primed. Everyone has their own skin issues. I know my skin issues change from day to day. I already had my eye oil and my eye cream on. I already had my skincare on. Obviously, I had skincare on top of my eyelids as well. I also colored my eyebrows in before I got on because I felt like that is a step that I need to take. Right now I'm just priming my eyes area with Smashbox Under Eye Hydrating Primer. So right now what I'm doing is putting the peachy color corrector. This is to get rid of all the blues that are happening around my eye area. This is by Bobbi Brown, the one that comes in a single pot color corrector. I love their shade range and I also love the consistency of this one. It really works for me for my winter under eyes. In the wintertime, my under eyes are especially dry. If you have oily under eyes, then this is obviously not going to be a good choice for you. You're going to want a more mattifying corrector. I just held my finger on the product and that's how I like to take it out. So now I've tapped that in with my ring finger. That's how I like to use that product. Now I'm going to go in with NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. So this is more of a color correcting step for me. Now I'm just canceling out all of the purple discoloration. Now I'm going with a creamy eyeliner and I'm going ahead and lining my inner waterline. Wow, I cannot believe the lighting is playing me right now. So now I've color corrected both and now I'm going into the concealer, NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Now this is my skin shade. This is in the shade Ginger. I knew that. Now I'm putting that same thing, concealer on my forehead. I'm just roughly doing this. I'm just rubbing off whatever's on my concealer. I didn't apply any foundation, so this is a foundation-free makeup routine. This is how I like to do it, really, really fast. Let's say I have to get ready in like under 15 minutes. This is my jam right here. Like the concealer to get rid of any of the scars, spot concealing. I'm gonna go into this bronzer palette. I'm gonna go into this bronzer brush and I'm gonna go ahead and apply a bronze on top because remember, we want our forehead to look natural. We don't want it to look flat. Maybe this is a little too much for some people, but for me, I really enjoy looking very, very bronzy. Go into the bronzer shade, pack that brush on, and unload that brush onto my eyelids. Because it's a fluffy crease brush, I can fluff that color out. I don't want my eyes to look unnatural because I've covered it with concealer. Like, I feel like this looks really unnatural. This looks like my natural eye has some color on top and that's exactly what I want. So I loaded up with the bronzer and now I'm just going over it with on my eyelid very roughly and I'm making sure that my crease is forming with this shade. Okay, so now there's a crease that has been formed. You can tell there's a nice crease and I just want to keep that all blended really nicely. Okay, and I'm also going to go ahead and take it like this at the tip of the brush, knock off the excess, and then look, there's like already a little guy forming for me, right? Like a little creepy wrinkle thing. I look up and I just get that wrinkly bit around my eye. So I try to continue that shade from the edge of my eye around the corner on the bottom so it looks natural. I'm gonna do the same exact thing on the other eye. Most important thing for me is to make sure that I take the bronzer underneath my eyes, otherwise I get those little itty bitty microfine lines and it does not look cute. That is not a cute look in my opinion. Now I'm going to take this Bobbi Brown packaging thing again. I'm gonna dip this into the powder. It's this loose powder, okay? This is a mixture of different types of powders that I've had. And now I'm gonna stamp it right here, next to my nose, okay? And right where the shine is continuing. You see that shine? We're trying to get rid of this shine on this eye. There's no more of that shine left, okay? So that's what the powder is doing. There you go. You see the difference? That's what I'm talking about. I wanted to come on at the end of this video with no makeup on, with a clean face, just skincare, so you can see what my real skin looks like. And I wanted to tell you a message. Sometimes our features are just different from other people's. That's okay. It's okay for the variety to exist. It's okay for you to have dark skin, light skin, under eye bags, a hairy face, whatever you think is holding you back. I can assure you, I can tell you right now that everything's gonna be alright. You're perfect just the way you are. Makeup is just a tool to help me feel confident. I'm just sharing with you what helps me be my best self. Make sure you're not bringing yourself down because of what you look like. Accept yourself for what you are, what your features look like. Love yourself for who you are. If you enjoyed hanging out with me, if you enjoyed seeing my tips on how to cover your under eyes, please make sure to share this video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell so when I post, you'll be notified straight away. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you'll join me next time. I will see you in my next video. Bye!